Hey guys, this is Thigh Company here. Welcome to today's live stream. Thank you all for joining for today. Today is March the 15th, 2024. Hope you all been doing well and that your month of March has been awesome so far. And for today's live stream, we are going to be talking about some of the dark tales, crazy stories from back when I worked at a movie theater. So this would have been back during the years from 2014 through 2017. So those 3 years that I was working at the movie theater, and I worked at two different movie theaters for a total of one, two, like three or four different movie theater companies, and we've had a lot of crazy stuff happening, especially with the first movie theater, right where I first worked. We had probably the most unusual things going on there because it was sort of like kind of a mix of like some ghetto stuff there, but then we had people who were like suspicious and all kinds of crazy things. Now, the first story is sort of a recap from back when we did a live stream talking about uh, a former coworker of mine by the name of John, I believe was his name. I'm gonna have to look on quick to see if I can find that particular live stream right quick as I'm trying to look for it here. And you with me what I'm looking for. By the way, guys, we hit 1,770 subscribers, so really awesome that we found that here. 1,770. Let's see here. I'm typing in this name correctly because it's not finding it for some reason. I have to do some scrolling here. But it's let's try a different keyword. Don't touch the no, I need to live stream. Yeah, the John who believes in ghosts and raptors story. So yeah, this John that we did, this was like 4 months ago back when we were in the eBay office here. But yeah, that's especially from that episode. Look into that live stream as well for free to help. But yeah, we're going to talk about John. So we had this coworker named John, who was a good friend of mine back then, and he had this weird thing that he thought that the movie theater was haunted, and we had some weird things going on, especially at night when we were working a closing shift, and we had some pretty scary movies going on at that time. And I want, and for I guess sort of a conspiracy reason, I won't be naming all the movie theaters, but I mean, or movies that were the horror movie theater that were coming out at that time, but some of them were pretty rough. And John was first kind of playing pranks in a few of the movie theaters. Like he would go into some of these movie theaters and like right during the end of the movie of like the showing of the movie, and he would go kind of like sneak on it to the movie theater, and he would make sure the lights were dark, and we would go, especially in the movie theaters where it was like super dark, and we didn't know it at the time, but the lighting operation or control panel, not only would it go on and off, you could also do like you could raise the light brighter or dim the lights, or I think just right. And so what he would do is like right towards the end of a scary movie, he would go into the movie theater and he would kind of like sneak it in, and then he would do this like very loud Joker laugh, like ah ha, 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 but like a real like Joker from Batman type of laugh, and it would like it would throw everybody off, and then he would just dash out of the movie theater, and he never got caught for doing that too, which was awesome. So that was like the first thing. But what was weird was we had this general manager who liked to sort of dress up in this goth attire, goth style, kind of like emo, dark clothing, have her hair dyed or painted dark. And John didn't like that lady at all. And that lady started getting kind of aggressive at one point, and that lady was accusing people of doing all kinds of crazy stuff like, oh, why'd you, uh, kind of like a little bit of what I call the Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob mentality. Oh, you spending all me money kind of thing. Um, but there's a lot of weird things to happen too. For example, John went into one of the movie theaters towards the back of the one of the theaters towards the back of the movie theater building, and he went like crazy one night because he thought that he was seeing um like I don't know where he saw like footprints on the ceiling of that theater, and he went like crazy, freaking out and having this panic attack because he thought that these were freaking raptor or dinosaur footprints all across the ceiling or the ceiling tiles, more to be more specific, of that movie theater, and he kept like trying to figure out what in the world was going on, and he thought that the freaking movie theater had like bad spirits roaming around. And after that incident, he decided to have me, him, and I think like a third person to go and do ghost hunting in the movie theater. And what he would do at that point, I had this old like iPod Touch. Like this was, I think this was even before I had my very first iPhone, which I want to say was like 2015. I had an iPod Touch, and I think it was like the fifth gen. And because I remember we bought that iPod back when I was in high school. We went to the movie theaters, and we would try to like take a photo of the theater in the dark versus it being like with the lights on, and we were looking for any strange abnormalities or any like paranormal like, encounters was what the big thing was he was trying to investigate. And the weirdest thing is we found a um what we thought was an apparition. And I even have a photograph of this apparition that I'm right now going to try to look for. If I can get the Instagram to, and it's going to take me a minute here as I try to go and try to find this photo because it's like among the very first Instagram photos that I had on my like profile or my account. And Instagram's loading here, but I can kind of show you all what I'm looking for here too, if you want to look at the my past Instagram posts here. So let me see how to share this here. I'm gonna go to Instagram. Here we go. And on Instagram here, it should be. This is some of my old drawings and sketches, but towards the very like first of the drawings, and I'm going many years in the past now. And I know the pages is trying to load all the images because of how we're scrolling. It's trying to load the page. So this is like among the very first Instagram posts. And of course, it's taken a minute, but among the very first posts, so I'm in like, I think I'm in 2017 posts right now. Yeah, this is like when I was taking the art class. And somewhere in here, there should be the movie theater photos. And you see all my culinary experiments and all that too. So I am probably about 7-8 years in the past now. A lot of food stuff. Back when I was growing stuff. All right, here's this is the second movie theater where I worked with, and unfortunately, this building's now demolished, so that theater doesn't exist. This is the second movie theater. And I'm looking for the first one because the first one's still around, and hopefully I can find that photo. All right, this is probably 2016, probably end of 2015, because what I'm looking is for probably early 2015 and maybe 2014 photos. Let's see here. This is probably 2015. Looks like 2015. Let's see, some more drawings. Yeah, like Blair Witch was one of the videos. Yeah, here we go. This is like the first movie theater. Somewhere in here, yeah, we had a company called Carolina Cinemas. That was a thing at one point, and then that company, no, I don't believe that company no longer exists. We had another company come in. Where in the world is the ghost photo? Because I'm scrolling this probably was like from this is probably like 2014 I'm thinking about, so like 10 years ago. So I got to go through 10 years of photographs. All right, because this is 20, this looks like 2016 still, so it'll take a second. Oops, get rid of that. Let's see, some early artwork stuff back when Ghostbusters, remember in Ghostbusters, like the first one was in the movie theater? Ecto Cooler, that was the thing that we had back then. And we had a very expensive Ecto Cooler. I think, wasn't it like $5 or $6 for a can? Let's see here. This must be 2015. Yeah, there's another photo of all the candy we kept in stock. Some Minecraft stuff. And see Rogue One. This is right before Rogue One came out. Maybe even earlier than Rogue One. We had a lot of pizzas that we made at the movie theater, more candy. And I'm looking for that ghost photo. This thing's taking a second to load. Some more gardening projects that I was doing. Let's see here. Somewhere in here. Or another work photo back when we were serving beer, wine, and other alcohols. Let's see here. Somewhere I have that ghost photo. A bunch of candy, All the baked beans. I don't know why I have that. That's weird. This is during the renovation. There's an advertisement for Deadpool. When I was working at the kitchen. So this is 2015, I believe. Let's see. Oh yeah, a lot of renovation stuff here. Where is that ghost photograph? Oh, here's a thing for Hunger Games, back when Hunger Games was around. All right. So it's probably going to take me a second. Do y'all have any crazy ghost stories that you know of? Feel free to write it in the comments. See, there's another kitchen photograph when I was making stuff in the kitchen at the movie theater. Let's see here. More potatoes, all the stuff we had to cook at the kitchen. We had to make bacon. We had an icy machine. That was like a new thing back then. Photograph when I was making French fries. That was another big one. All right. Let's see here. More renovation stuff. Another icy machine. Let's see, jalapenos. Kitchen renovation. All right. We should be just about. Oh, here's some more kitchen stuff. We had a pretty crazy kitchen. We had a lot of. We had a walk-in cooler / freezer. A lot of prep stuff. A lot of fries, chicken nuggets or chicken tenders. Chicken tenders, I think, is what they were. More renovation stuff. Ooh, a lot of crazy things here. This is how big the movie theater bar was. We had all kinds of crazy stuff on tap. I think we had like 32 or 36 different beers on tap. I want to say at one point we got up to like 40. So that's a pretty crazy system, right? 40 different beers on tap. All right, so that's 2015. We had to make cheese. I know that was a crazy thing. We had to make cheese in the movie theater. All right, more drawings, more renovation. A lot of renovation. Oh yeah, when they had to call the fire department to the movie theater before. A lot of old drawings. I think this was probably when I was taking one of my among the first art classes. Oh yeah, we found a Redstone Street. That was kind of a funny Minecraft meme that we had. And let's see. I know Instagram's being very slow today. I don't know how far back I gotta go. It's just gonna take a second. Let me check the live stream out right quick. Nothing yet. All right, no worries. Let's see. Oh yeah, we had a crazy. Oh yeah, this is another story I can cover right quick. So one point when we were trying to switch over in the bar or do something with the bar, we ordered a bunch of glass cups, and we had a guy come by and just smash all the all the glasses. And like what he did was he took the shelf on this like bracket and he broke the brackets. And the shelf came down and it destroyed all the glasses. And it was like the craziest thing that we had uh, back in 2015, August of 2015. It's crazy. All right, what else do we have? Oh, back when I had the NES collection, I think I sold off all of that. Let's see, spaghetti, flowers, somebody's vintage car. This is when I went to Canada in 2015. And Rooster's like, oh, you never bothered to go to Canada. Yes, I did go to Canada. I have photos from Niagara Falls on the Canadian side of the border. Oh, yeah. We had the freaking craziest. We had the craziest soda towers. These boxes are very heavy too, so that's why they're on these plastic pallets. So wall of sodas that I had to build for my job. Yeah, that was a crazy thing to do. I remember almost all of that. Where is that ghost? Let's see. This probably getting there now. Do 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 do. Let's see an old Charlotte weather photo. Lemon squeezy. Yeah, we had this. We had a Volkswagen here that had lemon squeezy written on it, and I thought that was a funny thing. A German Volkswagen, and somebody really liked that photo that I took. Let's see, where in the? Oh, here it is. Yeah, yeah. Let's get out of the winter stuff. So yeah, we had an apparition in the movie theater here, and this was March 4th, 2015, when this happened. We walked into the movie theater, we took a photograph, and this apparition appeared. It had a head, it had a hand, arms, and it was floating off the ground. And my coworker John that was his like other episode where he like flipped out because he didn't know what to do, what to make of it, because he said there was a shadow to it as well. He said that he saw it. I didn't see it. But I got a photograph of it, and you can see like eyes, a nose, a mouth. And this is not a photograph of somebody there because you'll see the legs if it was there. And this is 2015 and off of an iPod Touch. So pretty crazy. Um, I don't know if y'all ever had a paranormal experience like that, where you go somewhere and a freaking apparition comes up. I'm gonna even show my grandmother and see what she thinks about it too. Слушай, бабушка, я хочу вам показать интересное дело. Когда я был в кинотеатре, У меня был такой рабочий работник, помнишь, Джон, который верил в привидения?
Мгм.
Мы со мной ходили в театр одном, где свет был выключен.
Мгм.
И он говорит, что он увидел привидение.
Мгм.
И он мне застал это фотографировать зал.
Мгм.
И когда мы фотографировали на камерах, фотокамерах, короче, поймали привидение. Это не человек там стоит на самом деле.
Мгм.
Он думал, что это привидение. А ты знаешь что-то?
Мгм.
Он говорит, что это вот лицо здесь, глаза, голова,
Мгм. Мгм.
рука, ноги нету.
Мгм.
Это он так вот себе представил, это привидение. Ну, вообще как-то интересно, да? All right, so yeah, we had that ghost kind of a scare at one point. So, if somebody ever says, "Oh, did you ever see a ghost or something?" That's probably like the closest that I can think of to seeing one at my first job working at the movie theater. So that's kind of crazy. But yeah, so we showed you the ghost here. Let's see here. All right. So yeah, that's probably one of the most spooky paranormal things I can think of. But then we started getting a lot of what I call the dark energy or dark tales things going on. And with that, maybe I don't know if I should make individual episodes talking about each specific instance, but we had things like oh god, after that we had a few things where it went to like more what I called blackmail things, like people were blackmailing each other. We also had people eventually doing crazy things like illegal stuff at the movie theater. We also had a few other things where we had like a homeless guy come in and people thought he was like a terrorist or like a what do they call it? Not like a homebound terrorist, or they called it some weird term where like a guy who is a domestic terrorist, that's what they called it. And the reason they thought this guy was a domestic terrorist was because uh, they had this crazy theory that this dude who came in shirtless with a backpack, that he had a knife on him and that he had they thought he had some sort of an explosive device in his backpack. And what they ended up doing was they did call police to come in. They checked this guy out, and they didn't find anything on him. I don't even know if they trespassed him or what happened, but I should definitely, cover that in another live stream episode, so where I can get more of the details to show you to explain the whole situation that occurred. And I want to say this was back in 2015 or 2016. Um, Back when I worked in a movie theater, because I know I never paid attention to the guy, but I didn't remember seeing the guy come in once on like the opposite end of a hallway from where I was, and I never really interacted with. And found out about this like a rumor, you could almost call it, that this guy was potentially dangerous. At that point, that's when I decided to like, all right, let me just stay away from the guy, just in case. And by the time they did call in law enforcement to take care of the guy, he wasn't really even a problem at that point. And then after that guy, things started getting weird. Like we had people getting in trouble for like smoking in the movie theater, employees getting written up or fired for smoking in the theater. One guy I remember like to one of the back bathrooms and was smoking in one of the bathrooms. Like a sheriff came in and he caught the guy, and apparently the guy got in serious trouble for that. Arrested or not? I think he was just fired, if I'm not mistaken. Um, we also had instances of girl like steal someone's like credit card or debit card or something. She got like arrested for that. We had another episode where um, we had a guy go crazy smashing like silverware and plates in the kitchen. He destroyed like a bunch of stuff in the lobby of the movie theater. Called the cops on him twice. We had a lady who had like a weird obsession with dogs. She bought like she brought in like pit bulls and stuff in the movie theater. She tried to like cause a scene in the movie theater. They had to call like animal control on her and the dogs. We had another episode later on where one of the managers in the movie theater was doing drugs and selling drugs. Um, that's for another episode too, because I gotta get all the details. And apparently, because it took him like, oh god, it took him like at least 2-3 years to get rid of the guy. We had another guy who was there for a short time. He like closed the movie theater because it didn't show up. And a lot of weird dark like stuff, like people threatening people, people losing their own jewelry. We had a guy lose his ring. We had well, actually, no, we had 3 people lose their like rings. Person lost a necklace. People losing their wallets all the time. Um, we had some girl lost, like people losing their phone. Um, some girl claimed that she left a purse in a movie theater and people like stole her purse. Um, a dude claimed that he brought in like comic books or something to watch a movie, which doesn't make any sense. Why would you go to a movie to read comic books? But like he said, his comic book collection was stolen, and we had another guy say that. Oh, there were people claiming that people were stealing food from the kitchen. There was another claim where someone said that they stole his car keys, like a lot of weird stuff. And then probably like beginning of 2017, right when I left, that's when things got like really weird with the recent company because everybody's pay was like getting cut too. And apparently, what they were doing was they were trying to negotiate. Um, People like on top were trying to negotiate like a new higher pay, but the people on the bottom were getting like lower pay. Was another weird thing that was going on too. But yeah, guys. Otherwise, pretty much that covers like the most craziest stuff or the spooky stuff in the movie theater, right? I might make a few more episodes talking about the more specific stories about the other like dark stuff that's going on as like specific live stream episodes. If you want to see that on the Thigh Company channel, do let us know in the comments. Otherwise, guys, that pretty much wraps up most of the live stream. And this has been Thigh Company. Today is again March 15th, 2024. So if you have not already, make sure to subscribe to the Thigh Company channel. We're trying to get over 1,800 subscribers by the end of the month. We're really close. We're at like 1,770 subscribers. Also, like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the bell icon so you do get notifications for future live stream episodes, videos, and all that. And also comment down below, what would you like to see for future live streams? Maybe there's a specific topic you would like for us to talk about, to let us know maybe what we should cover for next live stream. And also let us know maybe there's a certain thing you would want for us to go for in the future. Maybe you want to see more family episodes or maybe some more work stories, because we've been trying to cover like a variety of stuff. I know we did a lot of the Sped Dad series recently, and then we did like 2 live stream episodes on the Grandma Corva series. We are wondering if we want to continue with the family stories or maybe go into a different topic. That's why for today's live stream, we decided to try out another work story. I do know maybe this this episode maybe would have been more better or more appropriate to do in October, but I figured, hey, let's cover it because we did recently have a live stream where we talked about our neighbors like having a crazy episode, and we had 2 people want us to cover like some ghost stories. So that's another reason why we went with the ghost story for today. But hopefully, something crazy happens too as well. Maybe Humane or Rooster will come back into live streams. We've been trying to get them to get back on, and they've been very silent. I don't know why, but that's their weird thing that's been going on. But all right, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your March. So take care, guys. Stay safe. Have fun.